Hello, this is the Weekly Waffle, and it's time for your weekly news update.
The Weekly Waffle News.
An ISIS Beatles member apologises in interview as they face death penalty in US. Donald Trump says chances of a Brexit deal look promising as talks continue. And grandparents facing arrest prepared to do anything at Extinction Rebellion protests.
The Weekly Waffle News.
Let's get more on that first story with Nicola Fennell.
Hello, this is your reporter, Nicola Fennell, reporting on the big stories today. So the first one, as Cameron said, is ISIS Beatles member, the so-called Beatles group that were responsible for the death of journalist David Haines, is now on death row, and he said sorry in a stark interview, and so he should, is what we say, because he was a nasty person. So there we go, that's that story.
Partial journalism for you.
Yeah, we're allowed to have views when it's obvious that. But here's your Brexit story for the day. Things might be turning on the Brexit. What do you think, Cameron? This looks promising. A promising talks continued. And this is Donald Tusk of all things, who's the most unpromising person ever.
Whoops, I said Donald Trump.
Oh, right. Okay. Do you think Donald Trump's involved with Brexit? Not really. Anyway, things change daily with Brexit, so don't hold your breath, listeners. But there's a picture of hands being shaken here, and apparently things are looking up for the chances of Brexit. Whether that's a good thing or not, I will remain impartial. You can make your own views up.
And here's the next story. The TUI Airways will be issuing sexist stickers to children on flights.
Really? Why are they doing that?
Well, TUI, the 1950s, just called. They want their stickers back. And
well,
Nicola
it
Fennell
looks
has
like,
more.
I think what it is, I haven't read the whole story, but I'm getting the gist of it. These little packs you sometimes hand out to kids on the plane. The boys are being handed stickers saying future captain stickers on, and I don't think the girls are getting them. And that's what's sexist about it, because as we all know, women can fly planes as well as men. What do you say, Cameron?
Yeah.
Oh, here we are. Yes, did you see what the girls are getting?
They get cabin crew
They get
stickers.
cabin crew stickers.
Nicola, that's not funny.
Oh, sorry. Well, yes, it's what I thought.
It's appalling.
It's appalling. It is appalling, yeah.
And here's the next story.
The Weekly Waffle News.
Well, as you've probably been hearing in the breaking... Oh, sorry. As you've probably been hearing in breaking news today, there's been stabbings at the Arndale shopping centre in Manchester. Yes, that's the same Arndale centre that was an IRA bomb many years ago. So it's a place that's seen tragedy before. 3 people stabbed. Early on they said 5. It's been down to 4. It's now gone down to 3. No reports of deaths, thankfully. But this was just people going about their daily lives on a Friday afternoon shopping or a Friday morning. Can you believe it? Ended up being stabbed. Terrible. I agree.
And yesterday, we heard a teenager was stabbed in West London, and another one has just been stabbed
Within 5 hours in Camberwell, which is just down the road from us. I know. 2 are stabbed to death. I hate these stories. We seem to report on them every day at the moment, don't we, Cameron?
Yeah.
But these are people whose parents have seen them off to go to school in the morning and they don't come home in the afternoon. Just tragic.
And finally, on the Weekly Waffle News, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed awarded Nobel Peace Prize.
Ah, yes, it's always good to end on a good news story, isn't it?
Yes.
He's given people hope for a better life and a brighter future, apparently. I think because he was the one that made peace between Ethiopia and Eritrea. They were at war together for years, mass famines, and he brought about the peace talks. So we say, well done, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. What do you say, Cameron?
Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye, over and out.